welcome to MS4, and today is, well, I've been getting ready for Thanksgiving and I decided I want to do the pumpkin pie look. Like the latte look, like a lot of the others, I mean, it's a lot of warm kind of tones, a lot of browns, little oranges, you know, fun stuff like that. Little dollop of whipped cream. I did do my nails this morning. This is the Essie Expressie in a flash sale. That's what this one is. So I haven't really cleaned it up, but I at least got it on, and so today technically I'm going to be scrubbing things because I'm going to be doing some housework because we are going to be having a wee spot of company for the Thanksgiving holiday. God made company so the house would get clean, they say. So anyway, here we go. So I'm going to be using a couple of different things as we travel through, some of them old, most of them things that I already have, but I'm going to be using my new YSL primer. This is the Blur Primer, and I picked that up in the Sephora sale because if you've been watching my channel before, I did get a deluxe sample of that through Sephora. Lightly scented, a little florally scent, but it dissipates rather quickly once you get it on. Very slippy, but it actually blurs. So true to its name, it is a blurring primer. So I've been really enjoying it. I enjoyed my sample, and I wanted to pick up the actual primer before I used through the bottle so I could actually use it as a travel sized. Not that I intend on traveling, but maybe. My line manager at work made me look at the days and just this coming up before the new year and made me take some time off from work. So, so there you go. All right, so we got Blur Primer. I'm gonna use this is the Natasha Denona 25W Light. I'm trying to go through some of my foundations. Had 2 pumps of this, but they're smaller pumps. So, I just have the one color, and I'm not quite sure where it's at as far as I don't even know where I'm at color-wise, or anything else really. I've been generally having a wee bit more tan just because I'm walking the dog outside a lot, which is good for me. Good for the dog, good for me, the win-win. Enlightened self-interest because then she doesn't need to, you know, poop on the floor or anything, so we're all good. Anyway, okay, so that's 25W. All right, so that's on. This goes in fairly quickly. What I might do is grab some powder though, just to give myself a little bit of powder because all of my face products this time are powder. So hang tight, be right back. Okay, and we're back. I grabbed my Lawless powder. So we're just gonna get a little bit of a tamp down just so I don't have a lot of product sticking to my face in a weird way with the powders that we're gonna be using. I really do need time off from work because I ended up making an error in one of my randomizations. So Monday, I'm going to need to be fixing that. So anyway, so there's the Lawless powder. This is in light. Nice product. I end up enjoying it very much. Okay, so next. We're gonna do, this is the Lawless bronzer. Summer Skin Velvet Matte Bronzer in Golden Hour. So we're going to do that. So I did if you were watching last time when I was talking about the television that we'd finished watching, I forgot to include the fact that we had finished Only Murders in the Building. So that was fun. And that's the crossover. Of course, you've got Selena Gomez, who many of you know from Rare Beauty. I mean, you could know her from lots of places. Music, movies, makeup. Okay, so that's Lawless on that one. And we're going to move into the blush that I chose. This is Laura Mercier, and this is in Ginger. And Ginger and Chai are two really great colors. They're kind of close to the same, but not totally. But this blush formula is really nice. I don't know that it's highly exciting for people anymore. You know, people don't talk about it, whatever. But this is a really nice blush. So the formula is pretty nice. And it's just like a peachy sort of, so technically you just use this if you had the right skin tone. If you're a very light skin tone, you'd use that as kind of a bronzy blush. But anyway, this is a very nice formulation. And if you haven't tried the Laura Mercier blushes, they're very nice. Would recommend. Not sexy right now, but very nice. I don't know anymore what, like, maybe it's that, am I excited by it? So it's very sleek packaging. It's got a definite closure, but it's easy to open even if you have hand issues. So I quite like them. It's not huge, but they do make a little tiny, like a travel ones you can get of different sizes occasionally. So I don't mind that. But it's worth checking out as just a really lovely formula, dependable blush. So the highlighter, speaking of Rare Beauty, that I'm going to be using is Mesmerize. And I thought about pulling out Colourpop's Lunch Money, because I'm thinking about if I'm making a pumpkin pie face, that I'd want like a creamy, like your dollop of whipped cream sort of look. This one, I don't know if you can see that. So this is just a really nice powder formula. And so since nothing I had was cream today, I thought I would just use this Rare Beauty one. So I'm gonna come up on to give it under my eyebrow and a little above the eyebrow. Now I don't always do that because I don't always want to be shimmery above my eyebrow, but today, since we're doing pumpkin pie look, you know, why not? So this might end up reading fairly blingy, but we'll see. All right. Okay, now, haha, 4 eyes. No, not 4 eyes, 4 eyes. I'm gonna use Lawless, the Glam One, is what I wanna use. Okay, so this is the color story that we're looking at. And what I'm really interested in is these mattes. This is the more warm matte. Probably not as orangey as I'd like, so I don't know. I thought about pulling in the Rick and Morty by Glamlite. Has a great orange that I like using, but it's a little too orange maybe. So we're gonna go in with this warmer shade right here. What I find is the Lawless powder formula for the eyeshadows has been one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. I just feel like these are so easy to work with. So incredibly easy to work with. They blend nice. They're a tiny bit powdery, but not bad, but they blend so nicely, and it's fast. Like, I can do a super fast eye look with this. I'm gonna go under. So maybe this is closer into the latte sort of look. Maybe we'll have to investigate some orange. So let's go in with the brown. But these baby palette, the baby one, the glam one, the lavender one, I have just really had a great time with this formula. So if you're looking to have something that's just fast and easy, definitely give this a try. So I'm gonna try this. Let's see, because this is more, this has more of that orangey read. And then we'll see where we're at, if we need to bring in some more orange. So that's really pretty. I don't know that it reads as golden peachy so much, but it's pretty. Okay. So hang on, let me go see about some help from Rick and Morty. Okay, here we are. So this is the Glamlite Rick and Morty. It's a larger palette, so it lives elsewhere. But these have been the oranges that I've been really liking playing with lately. And I picked out I grabbed the gloss too, because I have other colors that I want to show you. But I thought maybe we'd just reach into that since we're playing. This is the sparkly shimmery. And then this is the matte. So we're just going to do a little adjustment to our eye look. Addition. So let me go in with the matte. So probably, let me just see if I can tap it in. We're probably getting one of those plates of pie that's like, I would like a quarter of the pumpkin pie and a quarter of the apple. And then perhaps if we have just a little, you know, slice to spare, we could have a little of the pecan. So this is more of the pecan and pumpkin pie plate right here. Okay, and then let me take some of the sparkly for the inner corner. The Rick and Morty is kind of like a rainbow palette, but it's kind of fun, a little different, a little murky in some places, and a little more bold and like 80s wonderfulness in other places. So like this is the palette that we're looking at. So like I said, it's a little big. I generally don't like bigger palettes. Okay, so I feel like we're looking orange. All right, so let's stop there before it gets too crazy. All right, so that's that. Let's put on some eyeliner. So I pulled out the one size, the Busty Brown, and now I just need to find it. Nope, that's not it. And that was my glasses. Okay, hold please. Okay, we're back. Got a mirror, got the one size Busty Brown. So this is just a warm, deeper brown, neutral to warm. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply that, and then I'll clean things up a bit. And I'm going a little farther in than I do normally because I just want to bring that kind of brown base to everything. As always, I could end up a hot mess, but I'm having fun. So. Okay. Get that one. Okay. So I feel pretty good about that. All right, so we'll add mascara. Using the Better Than Sex Mascara again. I did get the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara in with my Ipsy Icon, which I did cancel my Ipsy, so we're ready for the new year. I should have one more, I think, Ipsy box in December, but that's it. So for next year, we're going to be doing the first of the month exploration and using my Ipsy dollars for other things. So look forward to that. My mascara, I think this one is getting close to being done by the feel of it. I have two in my back stock because this is my mascara that I use all the time. I do, during the holidays, I usually wait for a sale on a multi-pack of this. Last year I got a 6-pack and I got a ton of money off of it. It was on sale, plus I had a coupon. Got it through HSN. So I actually have 2 more left in that, so I actually will not be looking to purchase mascara this holiday season. But it feels like this one's getting close to being out, so we'll have to see about that. Okay. All right, so it feels fairly pumpkin-y. I'm gonna take this and see if I can't put a little lighter just addition into my corner. Sort of. All right, let me put on my spectacles and we'll continue with lips. Ah, there you are. All right, so I picked out a couple of different things for lips. One that I've been looking at, this is the 302 in the Yves Saint Laurent. It's one of their matte formulations. It has an interesting bullet type there. And I've really been enjoying it. As a matte, sometimes I like to, and you're gonna have a little glossy, so we just put it on, but as a matte function, a lot of times if I'm not feeling that, I'll put a little bit of lip balm and then this, so it kind of turns it into a formula. I wasn't necessarily feeling the, a clear gloss. I did pick out, this is from the Winnie the Pooh Colourpop collection, and this is the deepest shade of that, and it's not available, but I don't know if, you can find glosses in this type before. So I brought that, and then since I had grabbed the Rick and Morty, and we're in this pumpkin-y sort of mood. This is the Rick and Morty, and Glamlite has a Black Friday sale going on right now with the deep discounts, and you can get the 2 lip sets that come with this. So this is a lot of fun. So I don't know, let's play a little. So I'm gonna go down with the YSL first so you can see what we're looking at with that. And it's got the interesting just a very light scent. More of a slight floral. And I don't know that this bullet shape makes it better necessarily to create a line, create a but anyway, it's not bad. Okay, so that's 302. These are fairly comfortable. They're not necessarily bulletproof, but they're decent long wearing for being just a matte lipstick. They're calling them like a velvet kind of category. But anyway, the packaging, it's got the sleek shiny black and the matte black, and it's got the YSL logo here, and then it's got the YSL written there. So it's very sleek sort of packaging, and it's interesting being in the different shape of the bullet. Like I said, comfortable, fairly long wearing for just a regular lip color, and I like it. So let's see. This is with the Winnie the Pooh, and I'll show you what I mean as far as these are really, I really enjoyed the Winnie the Pooh collection. That's kind of what we're looking at there. And I feel like that'd be a very pretty, just kind of again, that kind of pecan-y sort of look. What would it look like with the Rick and Morty? Let me try it on my hand over that first and take a look at that. Because this is a fairly, let's try that. I'm gonna put it on my fingers because I don't want to, of course I already ran it with the bullet over that, but okay. Trying not to color contaminate my lip products. Okay, here we go. So let's just dab on some and see. That's not bad. That's kind of fun. Okay, well let's call that good. And then as my lip stuff wore off, maybe I could just apply the Colourpop, just as a, light. Okay, so there we are. Do I look like a piece of pumpkin pie? I don't think so. I think I misunderstood the assignment, I think. It was my own assignment that I misunderstood, but it was kind of fun because I feel like we got the warm and toasty colors going on. Let me take this off and get a little closer. Don't panic. I don't know if you could hear it in the background, my dog just sighed mightily. Okay, so, all right, so maybe not pumpkin pie, but warm and toasty. So I think next time if we did the pumpkin pie, we'd just start out with the oranges, like do an orange and like some kind of whipped cream sort of color. So anyway, there you have it. Hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.